The graphical user interface is the starting point for most AMS calculations. Whether you want to set up a single calculation, establish a new workflow, visualize some results, knowing the GUI is key to your productivity. For this reason, we'll have a look at how to customize the GUI to your needs with the help of presets. Here I have the input file of a spin-orbit GWBSE calculation. A very accurate and powerful method for the calculation of optical excitation energies. As you can see, there are quite a few input settings to be specified for this calculation, so instead of doing this over and over again, I will save this as a preset. For this, I just go to File, Preset, Save. Now when I open a pristine AMSinput window, I can load the preset and not only save a few minutes but also reduce possible input errors. Okay, so let's take it a step further and assume that running GWBSE calculation is pretty much the only thing I do, and I don't want to select this from presets all the time, so I will make it the default ADF calculation. For this, I go to the presets menu again, or I use the shortcut and just right click into any of the input fields. This time I save it as preset ADF. And the next time I will open a fresh AMSinput window, it will now automatically preload my GWBSE settings for me, and I can save even more time. But what if my standard task is split into multiple parts, say first a geometry optimization at a lower level of theory and then a single point with GWBSE? Let's adapt the presets to that by right-clicking into any of the input fields again and saving the current GWBSE preset as ADF single point. Then load the old AMS defaults from File Presets menu and set up a simple geometry optimization with a double zeta basis and a PBE functional. Save this preset as ADF Geometry Optimization. Now I can just switch between these two presets by selecting the task. This simple mechanism is not restricted to the task or the engine. In fact, you can define global settings for single point calculations as well as local ones, say ADF specific or DFTB specific. I will put a link to the GUI documentation into the video description, and in the documentation you will find all possibilities as well as the priorities at which these settings are then applied. And finally, to remove old presets, simply go to File, Preset, Delete. So that's it for today. I hope you found this little GUI tip useful, and as always, we're happy to answer any questions or comments below this video.